I saw a video of a guy lamenting. He was lamenting about how his mechanic took his car for a while and didn't return it on time. And when they returned, the thing was still bad. It was still smoking. The car that was not smoking before, the car is now smoking. Like that, the guy is already showing him shaggy. And another person, and the tailors, don't even let us get started on the tailors, the fashion designers. They will tell you, don't worry, I can do something. I can do. Something that we have been doing. I'll deliver in a week in
advance. I go finish.
And that's it. And you never ever get to collect your stuff on time. In fact, if you have an appointment, just have a spare outfit to wear, or else you will cry. Have a backup. Anyway, so we went into the streets of Lagos, Nigeria. I asked people like, who disappoints the most? Is it the tailors or the mechanics? As in, who really disappoints the most? These two artisans, these two professionals. Who disappoints the most? Is it the tailors or the mechanics? This is what they had to say.
To be honest, I have to give kudos to both of them. I have not been disappointed by them before. My designer is always on point, summer by summer. Every other person I work with in fashion has always been on point. With my team for the car, the mechanics, I actually take my cars to the factory, the place I bought it. So they cannot hold their own hand with me. So thankfully, but back in the day, I'm talking about like maybe 5-6 years ago, actually mechanics. I've been fortunate with tailors. I've been fortunate with tailors. So I say mechanics, yeah.
I've never experienced disappointment in tailors before. And I've never experienced disappointment in mechanics because my mom handles them. When they see my mom, they know that it's time. And for tailors, I always tell them, if I have an event, maybe on a Saturday, I'll have to lie to them to like get it like, in 1 week time. So and they will do it a day. That's it.
Actually, that's a very interesting question. Well, my stylist always turns up. So I think my stylist is good. My mechanic hasn't really disappointed me, but he brought somebody to fix. That was a small problem, a very tiny issue, and the person I had to now like fix something completely different. So I think I'll say my mechanic. If I catch them. I see it, babe. Oh my God! No, they used to. Oh, see, I even have to do it on my YouTube. It was terrible. So my plan was to come to there's this show. It's big in Nigeria. So it happened like a week, and I was one of like the men, the men host. So I planned my outfit, African theme, stuff like that. This clothes was tighter than I do. As in, I wanted to cry. I spent 200,000 naira for a clothes. I couldn't put it on the clothes. I ended up using rapper to do a photo shoot. I swear. I said that to God. Rapper, because the rapper had this African flag. And I just had to wrap it and cancel the show.
Oh my God. Babe.
My darling. If I catch them.
The experience of Africa. Welcome back to the show, Plus TV. On Plus TV, my name is Miles, the one of the world, and this is Tea Time. The show is called Tea Time, and that was went to the streets of Lagos to ask the people who disappoints them the most, the mechanics or the tailors. And the way I'm seeing, I think it's a
50-50. Yeah,
it's a 50-50 right now. But what about you? Who's
for
that?
Me, it wouldn't be my tailor, it would be my mechanic.
Right.
Although I don't have much bad experiences with mechanic here because I don't drive that often, but the times I've driven and the times I've had to repair my car, the mechanic always makes me have to come back again for that same issue because he I don't know whether he makes the problem worse or he just wants me to come back,
right?
Or maybe I just want to see my face. I don't know. But then I tell her all this stuff. She always delivers.
Like I don't think I had problems with tailors. I've heard a lot of stories about fashion designers and tailors. People always complain, but I don't think I've ever been that. But you see mechanics. Hey,
voila.
Those guys. They have showed me shaggy in this life. And that's why along the line, I've been driving for the past, I think, 15 years now. So along the line, I had to 15-20 years. Along the line, I had to learn a lot of things myself. So there's some things I can do. I can still fix some things on myself. At least like 60% of things I can do it myself. Like the rest, 60% at least.
Handyman. Wow.
Not like I can change the engine, but I can help.
We can change tire now.
What is a tire? I'm talking about major.
Do you know how many guys can change their tires? Hey.
If you're a guy out there,
there are some guys that cannot change their tire. You guys, it's not something to be proud of, please. It's not something.
If you're a guy out there, you can't change your tires. Like, come on, like you can't fix your tire. 0909-840-8408. That's the number to be part of the conversation as we're about to step into the gist proper. Okay,
hey,
you ready?
Let's go.
But this one is actually a wholesome story, so I kind of like it. It's when I saw it, I was like, oh, I really need to share this with people.
Okay.
Anyway, Nigerian rapper Falz, better known by his stage name Falz, and content creator Adebowale Debo Adebayo, popularly known by as Mr. Macaroni, have been hailed on social media for making a physically challenged fan's dream come true. Amazing stuff. The duo recently paid a surprise visit to a fan identified as Adebolu Adejobi, who is cerebral palsy warrior. Now, before I show you that video, hold your tissues. So, because something might just happen to you. Let's see this real quick. I'll be right back.
I really love to meet Mr. Macaroni. Falz, I love Falz so much.
Hey, everybody, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I'm having goosebumps right now. Like, I've watched this video before, but watching it again, like the whole emotion just comes right again. Like, it's so
Like, the video is quite long, so I had to crop it into that. Like, we had to cut it down to that. It's quite long. There's a part he said, I think I'm dreaming. Someone should just wake me up. I think I'm dreaming. I know. And this is what being a superhero is. This is what being a celebrity truly is. Like, you are a public figure now. There's some people who actually breathe your air and like, oh my god, DLC following. I just feel, and they took the time out at a very, very busy period of the season. That's 1st of January. That's like the busy period. They have engagement against here and there. And like, guy, you know what? Let's go see this person, because I saw an interview of his before that he's like, oh, Falz is one of my favorite artists, and Mr. Macaroni, I'd love to meet them someday. And they made it happen. And this is just good.
It's
not
so
you kicking
nice.
your fans on stage and keeping your fans waiting.
Shots fired.
Like,
wait, have you ever had that experience of meeting someone that has actually admired you from a distance?
Admired me, or that I
admired you from a distance, and the person meets you.
Oh yes, I have. Most times they're always just looking at me like, wait, you are the one, you're not the one, you're not the one. Because what I do is when I'm on air, I'm always my hat or cap or stuff.
Yeah.
So when I'm outside, I don't wear it. So I look a little bit different. That's the idea. You get. So I look a little bit different. So who is the one, Jay? It can't be the one. I used to be a hat. Then so it happened to me a couple of times, and it felt really, really good. But on the other hand, when I meet somebody that I've been looking at for so long, I just what's up?
You don't feel
in my mind.
You don't do the farms in and
in my mind, like, let me just hug this one, like, no.
But what's that thing though? What's that energy that comes with meeting celebrity? Like, what is that euphoria that just engulfs us? Like, we mere mortals, we ordinary civilians that are not in that limelight and all. Like, I don't understand. But then it feels like these are people that they are kind of living your dream. They're living your life, and meeting them is like, I'm meeting my future self.
Right.
And anyways,
so who's that celebrity you really want to meet that you've not met yet? Like, you really like, and you have a feeling if you get to meet this person, it's gonna have the same effect to you.
Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Hey, if I meet that woman, she's just, I admire her a lot. Like, her work, her Twalima.
Okay.
You're doing well.
Yeah, I like to meet Zazu.
Hey, and then we not come inside coffee and come and greet you.
The expression on your face. Anyways, let's get to the next story, which is a story I want to talk about. It has enraged some Nigerians, while some people are just indifferent about it. I'm irritated by it actually, but I'm still going to talk about it. Even though this is one of my, he's not my favorite artist in Africa, he is actually. But when it comes to it is. But when it comes to some things, I think we shouldn't take some things anymore. honestly. Now, Nigerian singer Burna Boy has responded after many of his fans took to social media on Monday, January 2nd, to blast him for keeping them waiting for 7 hours at his concert in Lagos State on Sunday, January 1st. One fan said he waited from 9 p.m. on January 2023, and Burna arrived at about 4 a.m. on January 2nd. The story reads, now, in a post shared on his Insta story yesterday evening, Burna Boy apologized to his fans for how hectic the show was for them. He also blamed the organizers of the show for the delay. He further stated that he won't be performing in Nigeria anytime soon until his team is able to organize a show for him.
I tell you with you now. After I don't talk, say I keep person for Cubana. After I don't talk, say my mama dance for Fela. After I don't, oh wow, I still love you now. Why I do here? So if you like, don't love me. Now God will punish you.
All right, cool. So Burna is all shades of talent.
Yeah.
He exhumes it. His stagecraft is amazing. His music in its own is amazing. But you see, when it comes to character, I don't think Burna is up there. I think he's getting back to that place where he was. He's a very stubborn and somehow kind of person.
Yeah.
That's why his management had to take his phones away from him. They don't allow him to go on social media and all that. But I think he's getting back to that place again. I think a lot of artists now are letting the whole international fame and acclaim, letting it get to them. Like, this is where it started. This people here are who made you. Not the streaming farms and the streaming or the numbers you guys are so crazy about now, or the fact that you are earning in hard currency now. That's not what made you. It's these same Nigerians that actually sang your name, sang your voice, sang your songs to the world to hear. If not, a lot of people wouldn't even know you guys. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now you're getting to an event. I don't care what happened. Like, people are paying. Do you think it's easy to cough out 70,000 naira to come and watch something I can go on YouTube and just watch the video or something? Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm bringing out 70,000 naira from my pocket, from my hard-earned money to come and watch you, and you are getting to the place at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And now, instead of you to tender a massive apology, like just start rolling and start doing some stuff to appease them, you are doing all kind of crap, saying all kind of if you don't love me, may God go. Like, come on, man. That was just it for me. Like, okay, this guy is taking the piss.
Yeah, I feel like, despite the fact that what he said, was very, very rude, disrespectful, and unnecessarily called for to Nigerians and to those that came for the show. Right. I feel a lot of that anger came from the organizers of the show. Okay. If they had done the necessary preparations before his arrival, this wouldn't have happened. The whole issue with the sound system and everything is not from him. So we should not forget that these people that are celebrities are also human beings. You're bound to get pissed off when people don't do what they're meant to do at the right time. So
it's not my fault as a consumer, as a what's it called? Show go attender or attendee or so. It's not my business, right? There are things he could have. He even said he had 3 options in one of his statements. He said I had 3 options. One, to pull the plug. The other one, to come and perform with on a crappy or so. He just said some silly stuff. Look, if he had come out earlier, let's put it this way, the show wasn't going to start. He knows he was not going to perform with that kind of sound. Okay, cool. If he had come out earlier, like, you know what, guys, the sound is bad. I'm sorry for keeping you guys. Do you understand? But we will get it sorted. Don't worry. You guys just vibe with me. Let's just chill. The sound is bad. That's why I'm not. Then go back in. Nobody will have anything to say. Everybody will be like, okay, he respects us.
But these people, they have to make grand entrances. Can't just walk in and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're not starting."
Why must he? What grand entrance are you making?
What makes
but guess what? Again, let's put this out there again. Yeah. All these guys will go to the abroad. They don't bond them well, right? Not to get to the venue on time or start the show on time or to talk to their crowd anyhow or even kick a fan off the stage outside this country. But here, you're coming here and you're doing that. It's really annoying. I'm pissed.
Maybe because it's Nigerians that he acted the way he did, and he wouldn't have done that to
why?
We really treat ourselves anyhow, but when it comes to the white folks,
some of these artists will not even show. They'll throw a show and they will not even be there. They'll now they think Twitter or Instagram is the place to go and give apology. Now go and write one thing and sorry, we'll do it again. I don't even think I'm performing in Lagos again. What on earth is wrong with you people?
It's sad, but then let us not remove the blames from the organizer. Look at what happened to Ira Star during her show that she was performing and then she fell. Why don't they do the needful? They should have cleaned their stage to avoid that.
Ira fell. There's nothing wrong with falling. People fall. They don't need to come and clean the chain. Hello. They don't. Says a girl that fell down. A lot of people didn't fall. Says a girl that fell, right? They don't need to come and be cleaning stage out after you. It
people
is not.
Sweat when they perform
it's
now.
not the MBAs. You are sweating on the. It's not the MBAs where they have to
perform and sweat because they are putting a lot of energy.
She fell. She was wearing a platform that was platforming her. That not platform her well, and she fell. Okay.
Don't take any blame away from the organizer.
No.
Because
that falling thing they can fall. But
I know Burna was in the wrong for all he said. And
I'm vexed, Jerry. Let me be coming down. 09098408408. That's the number to be part of the conversation. 09098408408. Holler at us and let us know what you want to contribute. You can let us know who's messing up the most. Is it your mechanic or your tailor? Or you can just contribute on anything we're talking about so far. So good luck. Let's take this story. When we take this story, then we'll go for a music break. I think it's a story. I don't want to dwell too much on it, but I'm just going to talk about it on the surface. Right now, Joro Olumofin, you know him now, the relationship has taken to his social media handle to raise alarm over the rising cost of HIV in Lagos State, particularly in Lekki, Ikoyi, and Ikeja. Without sharing his source of statistics, the relationship expert stated that most of the ladies with the virus were infected by their cheating husbands. He also pointed out that some men have seen cheating on their partners as a sign of success in their lives. Now, the thread of things he posted with so many. He said some men have been infected by their wives, while some wives have been infected by their husbands. Yeah. But 85%, according to him, 85% of the cheating has come from men that in Ikoyi, and I've been hearing this thing of Ikoyi, Lekki, and I've been hearing a lot of stories about HIV just swimming around, like people are just, that it's just really, really crazy.
It doesn't make sense, the fact that this HIV is becoming another predominant sickness in
pandemic.
Like, come on, we've already talked about the whole abstinence or use protect, like, do the needful, and people, you know, cheating is something that we can't really have any control over. We can't really control it. But then, I don't think. Do you think we can put a stop to cheating?
We can't put a stop to cheating. But
not even in marriage. Let's talk about relationships first of all. Before we talk about marriages, there's no way we can even stop it, because some people have claimed that men are naturally polygamous, so they're not meant to be found with only one person and remain loyal. Like, that kind of ill excuse.
We have a caller.
Right, let's take our call.
All right. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Happy New Year.
I'm from Lokoja.
I can't hear you, please.
I'm from Lokoja.
Oh, from Lokoja. Welcome. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Compliments of the season once again.
Same to you. Compliments.
Compliments of the season.
I wish you the same. I think that I want to say we lost that call, but I won't say we didn't lose anybody. That call just got terminated.
Please call us again.
You can try back later. 09098408408. That's the number to be part of the conversation. 09098408408, and let us know what you want to contribute. Right? Happy New Year to you too. So that being said, you were saying something before the call came in.
Yeah, I was talking about the whole idea of cheating and how we can't really curtail it, but we know already that there are steps to take to avoid getting any form of STIs. But people don't do the needful, and then you come home, you bring that whatever virus you've got it from outside into your home, and then spread it to your wife or your husband, and then it's becoming widespread and all that. And this guy is saying that some people see cheating as a sign of success. Like,
no, I actually know guys.
Why?
I actually know guys that are like, see, have you met my new babe? They have a serious partner that they're intending on getting married to, and have you met my new babe? And they say we're praying. I'm looking at them like, am I stoned? Like, I don't see how
things that are wrong becoming a trend.
It's a cool thing. A cool thing. Like, it's really, really, really sad. It's really sad.
This new year, let us level up.
Exactly. Let's be better. Let's do better. Let's stay safe out there. Let's do the right things. Let's stay safe and do the right things. Like, look, the spread is actually it's real, people. It's not a joke. It's not a April Fool kind of something. Yeah. It's actually real.